Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Baseball, the channel that talks about everything baseball. So for today's video, we are going to take one person from every position in the AL and tell you the most underperforming person at each position. So let's get into it. So first off, at catcher, we have Maldonado. Somehow Maldonado actually got voted onto, he would have been voted onto the All-Star team, except they didn't let him on because his numbers were so bad. He's hitting 172 with 6 homers, 23 RBIs, 25 runs. Less homers than he would normally have at this point, less RBIs, a little bit more runs, but the big thing is his average has dropped 40 points from his career average, so it's been a rough season for him. And at first base, we have Miguel Montero. His average has also dropped a ton, so he is hitting 200 right now with 15 homers, 35 RBIs, 33 runs, and 1 stolen base. His power is slightly below what it normally is, but the big thing, yet again, his average has dropped nearly 40 points from his career average, so it's been a rough year for him as well. Second baseman, LeMahieu. It's been very disappointing. I hadn't drafted him in fantasy baseball, and then I ended up trading him away, and that trade has kind of favored me at this point because he's really not doing good. His power has dropped back down to basically where it started his career, which was about 10 homers a season. Really not a ton of power for him, and his run production has dropped, his base stealing has dropped, and his batting average has also dropped 35 points, so definitely been a struggle for him this year. Next up, we have third baseman Chapman. Has really struggled this year. His fielding, of course, always great. His average has dropped 30 points, which is a disappointment, but the main disappointment is his power. He's on track for dropping 10 home runs this season by the end of the year, so it's been that from his average season, so it's been a very disappointing season for Matt. His run production is down, his base stealing is about where it is, which is basically 1 a season, so really not been a good year for him. Next up, we have shortstop Gleyber Torres. Gleyber has really struggled, which it's going to show if Trevor Story ends up getting traded to the Yankees. It's going to be interesting to see what the Yankees do with Gleyber at that point, but his average has dropped 20 points up down to 242, which is really bad. The bad thing for him, the worst thing for him, is his power has fallen off. He's on track for almost 15 homers less than his average season by the end of the season. And that's adjusting for that bat totals too. His run production has absolutely fallen off the table. It's decent for the amount of homer for hitting 242 with 6 homers, 35 RBIs is pretty good, but still struggling. He's starting to steal little bases, but I guess he kind of has to because that's the only thing he's doing well. Next up, we have outfield. Outfielder number 1, we're going to do 3 outfielders because I'm not going to discriminate because left field, center field, right field. So first off, we have Kiermaier. His average has dropped not very much. It's about the same, but his power, his RBIs, and his runs have all fallen a good bit. His stealing as well it's really been, I really expected a lot more out of him, I guess because of his dad and his average hitting, Craig Biggio, but Kevin, his average is just slowly fallen as his short career is going by. He's hitting 233 this year. Outfielder number 2, Jarred Kelenic. I really had high hopes for Kelenic, and he's hitting 106. They just called him back up because he gets in the minors and rocks every pitcher he sees, and then gets up here, the MLB. He hits 106 with not very much power. In 106 at-bats, he's hit just 2 homers, so it's not been a good year for him at all. He has shown the speed, but that's basically it. And last but not least, we have outfielder Eaton. hitting just .213. That's dropping 60 points from his career total. He is obviously getting towards the end of his career, but it's been sad to see his totals drop. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you are, of course, still watching, I'd like to see more views, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and come back for more. I really would appreciate it. Also, please subscribe if you like the video and want to see more content like this. I'm hoping to come out with a video tomorrow or Monday, probably Monday, talking about all the trades and just things that have happened the last week, mostly transactions. So thanks for watching. Stop recording.